Green, this is Eagle 102, broadcasting 24/7, 365. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.
High school basketball is on the air. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school. Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet, the Bib Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Banks of Missouri, Kathy Clean, JD Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, Bi-County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug, Ingram Plumbing, the Air Evac Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Bowling Green Pharmacy, by Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts, by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Oak Ford in Bowling Green, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, and by Pike County Memorial Hospital. Now, KJFM Radio presents coverage of high school basketball on your area sports leader, Eagle 102.
And welcome to Montgomery County High School. Mark Froelich here in the high school gym. Marianne Everhart over in the middle school gym. We've got three of our teams in action tonight. Bowling Green taking on Fulton, and then Clopton and Silex in the consolation semifinals. We'll talk about those games and the other two, plus much more, as we start the pregame show next on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
The human body can run like a well-oiled machine. But just like machines, they occasionally need attention. A lot of times because of accidents, injuries, or even general wear and tear, the body breaks down. This is Keith Oakes, Director of the Physical Therapy Department at Pike County Memorial Hospital. That's where therapy services can get you back to normal, daily activities. Don't let pain keep you from enjoying life. Let PCMH's team focus on your recovery so you can focus on what matters to you. Pike County Memorial Hospital, community-owned, nationally known.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of their mobile and online banking services, like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Home data rates may apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome again to Montgomery County, the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational here on Eagle 102. Mark Froelich here in the high school gym, Marianne Everhart in the middle school gym. And Marianne, three of our teams are in action here in the early game tonight. Now we'll get Marianne here.
Privilege over here in the middle school gym to courtside. Can you hear me now, Mark?
Yes, I can, yeah.
Okay, want to make sure. I kind of got a little loud in here for a second. But down courtside this evening here in the middle school gym, as we're going to see a very exciting Silex and Clopton team face off here in the consolation bracket. And Mark, we had a great matchup between Clopton and Bowling Green the other night that came down to the buzzer.
Yes, we did. And Bowling Green opened that game on a 7-0 run. Clopton just no quit in them in that ball game. Actually tied it up late. Bowling Green scored and had the ball again after a turnover with 4.4 seconds left. And then Dalton Struess, he got a steal off the inbound play following a timeout and nearly won the ball game with a buzzer-beating three. He was just off the mark. Maybe had another half second or so to set himself. But when you get the steal like that, your adrenaline's pumping. You just got to chuck it up there. And unfortunately for Clopton, they came out on the short end.
Well, the good news is you're going to have an exciting game over there as well, because prior to the Clopton Bowling Green game, we got to see a really hyped up Silex team hang with Fulton in the first half of that matchup in the opening round, but then Fulton actually John Adams from Fulton just kind of unleashed and kind of ran away with the basketball game.
Yes, he was very presidential in his control of that game in the third quarter, especially as it was a 9-point game, single-digit Fulton lead at the half, and then behind the play of Adams, they really busted it open in that third quarter and cruised to a pretty comfortable victory. But it bodes well. Silex, they don't have a whole lot of height, but they've got a lot of passion, and they're going to be fun to watch again this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's talk about some keys to the game, because I'm excited to hear what you're going to do with the breakdown of the Bowling Green Fulton game. We'll have those for you next as you're listening to high school basketball on Eagle 102.
Whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, make sure you visit Bowling Green Chevrolet. Their selection will surprise you with prices that can't be beat. Bowling Green Chevrolet is just off Highway 61 at the South Bowling Green exit. Once you get there, you'll see why Bowling Green Chevrolet is the #1 dealership in the area. Check it out for yourself. Bowling Green Chevrolet, where you'll always feel at home.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Kelsey Henderson, RN Case Manager for Pike County Home Health. Pike County Home Health offers a variety of services from skilled nursing to rehabilitation therapies. Home health is covered 100% by Medicare, and we accept most forms of insurance. Our caregivers work with your doctor and design a plan of care specifically for your needs and abilities. Our goal is to help you take control of your treatment, prevent future declines in your health, and improve your safety at home. If you have any questions or home health needs, please contact us at 573-324-2111 or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
The Eagle 102 Keys to the Game.
Oh, and the keys to the game over here between Bowling Green and Fulton. I think Bowling Green's going to have to play a lot more disciplined game tonight against this Fulton team. Fulton plays fast and can play a little sloppy at times. Bowling Green can't be drawn into that and pick up those ticky-tack fouls that they got that allowed Clopton to get back in the ball game. How about your game over there, Mary Ann?
Well, I'm really kind of excited. I'm not real sure what I'm sitting here trying to think what my keys to the game are going to be. First of all, Silex is going to have to keep up that fast pace that they were doing against Fulton, and I think that will bode really well for them with that aggressiveness. Clopton is going to have to find their sink a lot quicker than they did against Bowling Green. They're not going to want to be down 7-0 against a Silex team, because I'm a little afraid Silex might wear them out at that point. They're going to take smart shots. They're going to have to try to open up the paint by getting some of those outside shots to fall. Dalton Struess can drain a couple threes. We know that Zach Evans can hit him, Sean Yates can hit him. And Jared Hayne, obviously, he lit him up the other night. So they're really going to have to do that so that they can get the Kenan Watts, the Riley Walkers, the Daniel Harvey's, all of them down low underneath to be able to get those rebounds, because Silex did a very good job of rebounding the other night against a very tall Fulton team. And so they're not going to have any trouble when they match up basically the same height. So Silex is going to have to just continue to play their game, pick up on a lot of those positive things they did. They had some nice outside shots from Brian Hinkey. Trey Mudd got in there and was pretty aggressive. So if both teams play their game, we're going to have a nail-biter in this gym, Mark.
I hope to have one in both gyms and have that nice problem of which game do we stick with, which game is more exciting at that particular moment. But it should be fun in both gyms if everyone plays to their potential and doesn't get into that foul trap that we've seen already so many times in this Montgomery County Invitational. Keys to the game brought to you by Bowling Green Chevy. The other games tonight, the 7:30 games. Here in the boys bracket, over in the middle school gym, the other consolation semifinal is number 7 seed Wellsville Middletown against number 6 seed New Haven, and then the second championship semifinal here in the high school gym is number 2 seed Herman against number 3 seed Montgomery County. We've got 1 against 4, Fulton and Bowling Green here in the first game at the high school gym. The consolation over with Marianne, 8 seed Silex, 5 seed Clopton, and we'll have your starting lineups after this on Eagle 102.
Hello, everyone. This is Mark Gooden from Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy. On behalf of the officers, directors, and staff, we would like to extend our holiday greetings. May the warmth and cheer of the holiday season keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy. We sincerely appreciate your business and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas from Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown bank since 1887. Member FDIC.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starting lineups here from the high school gym. We'll start with the number 1 seed Fulton. They're coached by Justin Gilmore. They'll start a junior, number 0, A.J. Henderson. Senior, number 5, Taylor Saylor gets the start tonight. A freshman, number 11, Cortland Simmons. Junior, number 22, Cameron Bennett. And a senior, number 34, John Adams. For the 4 seed Bowling Green, they're coached by Brandon McCann. They'll start a 6-foot junior, number 1, Michael Stark. 6'3 senior, number 5, Austin Callahan gets the start tonight. Number 23, a 6'2 senior, Cameron Worley. Number 32, a senior at 6 foot, Gavin Dieters. And another senior at 6'4, number 35, George Niemeyer. So again, for Fulton, it's Henderson, Saylor, Simmons, Bennett, and Adams. For Bowling Green, it's Starks, Callahan, Worley, Dieters, and Niemeyer. And what do you have over there for starters, Marianne?
The Silex Owls, the home team on the scoreboard. They are starting as seniors.
Now it sounds like we're having a little trouble with Marianne. We'll take a break and come back with more after this on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of our mobile and online banking services like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Phone data rates may still apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Veolia Landscape Supply is more than just mulch and decorative rock. They carry a variety of seasonal items as well. Now's the time to go find that live Christmas tree. Veolia Landscape can help make those memories that last a lifetime. Veolia Landscape Supply, 290 North Old Highway 61 in High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Pogue Ford, and Bank of Louisiana.
And welcome back in the high school gym. The 2019 Montgomery County Invitational continues tonight with men's semifinal action here in the high school gym. We've got the championship semifinal between number 4 seed Bowling Green, number 1 seed Fulton. And over in the middle school gym, we've got a 5-8 matchup in the consolation semis with Clopton and Silex doing battle in the 6 o'clock game. Getting ready for introductions, and I believe the national anthem here in the high school gym. So we'll come back with tip-off after this on KJFM.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. You won't have to get out in the weather. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more about online banking and bill pay at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
High school basketball is on the air. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school hoops is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Veolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet, the Bib Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Banks of Missouri, Kathy Clean, JD Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, By County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug, Ingram Plumbing, the Air Evac Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Bowling Green Pharmacy, by Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Pam Todd Watts Realty, People's Bank and Trust, Young Enterprises Incorporated, All Parts, by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Oak Ford in Bowling Green, Spring Hollow Coffee, the Mercantile Bank of Louisiana, Mike's Tire Service, and by Pike County Memorial Hospital. Now, KJFM Radio presents coverage of high school basketball on your area sports leader, Eagle 102.
The Montgomery County Invitational continues on Eagle 102 tonight. National anthem has been played, the introductions have been made, and the teams to the center circle. John Adams jumping center against George Niemeyer. And we're just about ready to tip this thing off here in the semifinals. Winner goes on to the championship game. Team on the short end plays for third coming up on Saturday. Players are set. Maybe. And the official gives a little instruction as to where Michael Stark can stand, and Fulton wins the opening tip. It was actually won back by Bowling Green, but Fulton got position and took the ball, and with it on the far side is Cameron Bennett. Bennett gives up his dribble, guarded by Callahan. Niemeyer got a hand in, and the ball stolen back. And here's Cortland Simmons to the near side now for Adams. He'll take a three. That's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Michael Starks for Bowling Green. Bowling Green in their road blacks trimmed in red. New uniforms this year with a cursive or script Bobcat across the front above the numbers. To the near side, Starks dribbles across the top of the key. To the far side, a three ball by Callahan's no good. The ball out of bounds. It's going to go to Fulton with 7:14 to go here in the opening half, or in the opening quarter. Cortland Simmons slowly, deliberately across the center stripe with Michael Starks out to guard. It's an near side for Bennett. Bennett up top, and the ball tipped and stolen by Niemeyer, and he's fouled. No, they're going to call a double dribble on George as the ball got out in front of him a little too far. Had to use both hands to get it back under control. So Adams will inbound in the backcourt for the Hornets. And now the officials talk to the Bowling Green bench and give them choices. The bench made a good choice, according to the official. Not sure if it was an action or a phrase that was used to initiate that exchange. Over to the far side, here's Simmons. Simmons is intercepted by Starks. He went up and got that pass. Goes in 1-on-4, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats with 6:43 to play in the first quarter. No score in the first minute and 18 seconds. Here's Callahan back up top. Two Dieters. Gavin to the near side. Now for Cameron Worley. Worley all the way back up to Dieters at the center stripe, and he puts his fingers up and calls the play. To the near side for Starks. Starks hands it off for Worley. Worley. Top of the key. Dieters gets it back to Worley. Thought about three. Now dribbles into the corner. Gives it to Callahan. Back up top now for Dieters. Gavin motions his teammates. Gets it to Starks. Starks to Worley. Worley to the near side for Callahan. Very, very methodical offense. Now the ball goes to the floor. Niemeyer has to jump in, back in, and tie that ball up. And the arrow favors the Bobcats with nearly 2 minutes gone. Starks to inbound. Underneath the basket. To Niemeyer, now to Dieters up top. Again, he sets the play. It looks like Bowling Green's trying to slow the pace of this game. Gets it to Starks. Starks now to Worley. Worley's going to drive center of the lane against three. He can't hit the shot. And Niemeyer the rebound. Back to Starks. They reset again. Michael behind the official. Hands it off to Callahan. Callahan. Now for Worley. Cameron Worley. Long three. It's good. And Bowling Green strikes first as Worley puts it home. 3-0 Bobcats. Up at the top, it's Henderson. And the rebound pulled down by Worley. And Bowling Green will try to add to that lead. Cameron, before the shot, is fouled with 5:09 to play here in the first quarter. Give us a chance for our first game break. Marianne Everhart, what's going on in the other gym?
Well, I tell you what, we are tied at 2 apiece here with 6:17 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams got both sets of points off of free throws. So a lot of up and down going on in this basketball game. Silex with the basketball right now. So with 6:08 to go in the first quarter, we are tied at 2 apiece. Back to you, Mark.
Worley missed a three. It goes the other way. Henderson can't hit, and then Worley wasn't going to get a clean rebound, so he tossed the ball off of A.J. Henderson out of bounds to get the possession back. Worley at the far end of the floor. Inbounds to Callahan in the backcourt. Gives it back to Cameron Worley. Gives up his dribble. 2 bounces. Gets it across the line for Dieters. Dieters back to Cameron Worley near the center stripe. Now to Gavin Dieters again. Just handed it to him. To the near side. Near point for Austin Callahan. Callahan to Michael Starks. Starks back up top. Thinking about three was Dieters. Passed it up. Gives it to Worley. Out to guard him is Cortland Simmons. Worley going to go baseline. Finds some room. Can't get it to roll. Rebound. Niemeyer, no. Put back, no. Another put back, and that one's in. Cameron Worley with the first 5. And Bowling Green starting on a 5-0 run. Adams for Fulton. Center of the lane for Tyler Saylor. Gets it back to the far side. Hello. That shot, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Simmons. Turnaround shot. Rims out. Niemeyer the rebound. And he'll get it ahead to Gavin Dieters. Dieters on the run. 1-on-3 to the hoop. He scores. Gavin Dieters. And a timeout taken by Fulton. One too many points scored by the Bobcats in a row here. 7-0 run. We'll take a break, come back with more action from the Montgomery County Tournament after this on Eagle 102.
Old Tops Pawn Shops has a wide variety of guns, jewelry, tools, and are overstocked on TVs. Don't forget to check out their computers and gaming systems. Old Tops Pawn Shop, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. We've got something for everybody's budget. Everything from $1,000 all the way up to $35,000. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. If you're looking for a particular vehicle and you don't see it on the lot or the website, let me know, and I'll do my best to find it for you. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Young Enterprises Incorporated, Crossroads General Store, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA.
Here's Henderson off the timeout. He loses it out of bounds. He can't believe that Bowling Green's getting this ball, but I think it rolled straight off his foot. Maybe just trying to politic a little bit. Here's Dieters over to the far side for Niemeyer. Now back up to Gavin. Gavin goes to the top of the key to the near side for Cameron Worley. Steps around his man, goes to the hoop. He's blocked, and the rebound pulled down by Adams for Fulton. John Adams gives it off to Cortland Simmons. Simmons to the near corner. They try and drop it inside. It's rejected, and Callahan picks it up to Cameron Worley. Bowling Green doing a great job defensively, not giving any open looks. Here's Callahan. Back to Dieters. Dieters back to the top of the key. Simmons out on him. Dieters, far side now for Cameron Worley. Worley looking around, dumps it off. Callahan back to Dieters at the top. Has Starks open. Henderson quickly out on him. He drives the lane high off the glass, rims out, and the rebound pulled down by Colby Lancaster. It's stolen back and tied up by Starks. This time the arrow favors the Hornets with 2:19 to play in the first. Let's get a game break from Marianne in the middle school gym.
Well, right now it's a little bit of a back-and-forth matchup as Silex just got another turnover. Clopton leads by 2, 4-2. Malik McPike has the only field goal in this basketball game for these two teams. Again, the first 2 points for both squads came from the free throw line. So really it's a lot of up and down, some missed shots, some missed opportunities. But right now it is Clopton with the basketball, taking it inbounds on the sidelines. So with 3:14 to go here in the first quarter, Clopton still leads Silex by the score of 4-2. Back to you, Mark.
Steal by Callahan. Again, 3-man defense on the ball. And now Starks has it knocked off his hand, and they're going to call it over and back on Michael Starks. I thought the ball was tipped. So did Coach McCann. Now they're going to talk about it. And they're going to stick with the original call. Give it back to Fulton with 1:47 to go. 7-0. Bowling Green lead the Hornets. And Walker Goring into the ball game as he replaces A.J. Henderson. Cortland Simmons, freshman across the line. As Fulton trying to find some offense. Bowling Green for the second game in a row opens on a 7-0 run. They beat Clopton by 1 in the opening round. Here's Adams for 3. That one rims out. Rebound Goring. Fulton keeps possession. He backs it up. Smallest man on the floor for either squad got that rebound. Goring, don't have the heights listed, but I'm guessing under 6 foot. And the rebound off this missed 3. Grabbed by Niemeyer. He was hit by Cortland Simmons, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say no foul, and it's Fulton's ball. So a couple of opportunities here for Fulton to get on the board. They haven't done so yet. Cortland Simmons gets the inbound pass from Adams. Comes to the near side for Goring. Goring gets it to Adams. He's going to drive the lane. Halfway through, he put the shot up. No good. Rebound by Worley. Worley kicks into the corner for Callahan. Callahan, he's going to drive, then try and kick it back. A little give and go. And it's off of Adams out of bounds. And Cameron Worley does a little stroll, collects the ball from behind the Hornet bench, and returns it to the referee. He'll trigger from the corner and give it to Gavin Dieters. Dieters trying to find some room. Goes to the far side of the lane, then dribbles out. Dieters working against Goring. Gives it to Worley, now to the near side for Callahan. Callahan back up top. He'll hand it to Starks. A little miscommunication there momentarily. Bowling Green got it straightened out. Here's Cameron Worley on the far point. Worley. Bowling Green does not care about wasting time. No shot clock in high school basketball, so they're taking advantage. Gives it back to Dieters at the line. He holds it high. Goring out on him. Final 7 seconds of the quarter. Very fast-moving quarter. Callahan against contact. A putback. Oh, no, we have a foul. That will send Callahan to the line. He did a pump fake, got some contact. Rebound would have been a nice one for George. He had an easy putback. Put it in, but it doesn't count. And Callahan to the line with 3.5 seconds to go, and he rims out the first. Get that man a hair clip. Second shot is good. And it extends the lead to 8-0 Bowling Green. At the buzzer, they hit the rafters. And that'll be 1/4 of play as Cortland Simmons hit the ceiling with that buzzer beater attempt. 8-0 Bowling Green leads Fulton after 1. This is the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
As a farmer, you rely on rainfall to ensure your crop production, but sometimes the weather doesn't cooperate. Droughts can happen and do. Long dry spells can ruin your crops, but shouldn't ruin your life. With a pasture, rangeland, and forage policy through NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance Agency, you'll be provided with the extra protection you need. Contact Fred Carlson at Bowling Green Insurance to discuss how PRF can help manage your risk. NAU Country Insurance Company is an equal opportunity provider.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Here in the middle school gym, Jared Hain goes for a three. It's up. It's no good. Ball's loose, but I tell you what, right now, the 16.7 seconds left to go in this quarter, and Clopton has a lead by 2. It is 10-8, and it looks like we're walking to the other end to shoot some free throws. I believe that Jared Hain is going to get called on his second foul as they were going for a loose basketball. And right now, that's kind of the story, is Clopton has 6 turnovers and a 7th team foul to Silex's 3 turnovers and 2 team fouls. So heading to the free throw line for the Owls is Steven Salyer. He's going to get he's going to get a 1-and-1 courtesy of Jared Hain. So as we are winding down here in the first quarter, we'll keep it as he makes it through the free throws. Again, your score is 10-8, and it stays that way as he misses his first free throw. So we're down to 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Clopton has the lead as they just turned the ball over by the score of 10-8. Mark, I believe you probably have second quarter action happening now.
We do. We started with a free throw by Gavin Dieters. Actually, 2 free throws. Missed the first, hit the second. So it's 9-0 Bowling Green. 30 seconds into the second quarter, and Fulton with the ball underneath the basket. Dual coverage of the 6 o'clock games here on Eagle 102 tonight. You can watch the entirety of the Bowling Green game on our website, kjfmeagle102.net. And you can get video, you can get audio, you can get just about everything from KJFM this week from the Montgomery County Invitational. And foul called against the Bobcats. Just 5 fouls called so far. This one is on Cameron Worley. And a travel called on Seth Saylor. That gives it back to Bowling Green. 7:21 to go, and still nothing on the board for the Fulton Hornets. Dieters up the floor very deliberately for Bowling Green to the near side for Worley, into the corner for Austin Callahan. Callahan gives it back to Dieters. Dieters over to the far side for Worley. He's on the point, gets to Callahan, top of the key, and the pass is knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. 7:02 to play in the first half. As the clock is moving, the scoreboard not too much, 9-0 Bowling Green. They've done exactly what they wanted to so far against this fast-paced Fulton team. Here's Gavin Dieters. He's blocked and taken away by Adams. He gets it to Goring for the Hornets. Back up the floor. Thought about the three, and now a reach-in foul going to be called on George Niemeyer. 3rd team foul against the Bobcats. His first. Simmons to inbound underneath the basket. Gets it to Adams. His turnaround shot is good, and Fulton finally on the board as John Adams puts one in. 9-2. Dieters stopped to listen to Coach McCann. Now gives it to Worley. To Callahan. Callahan. Hair flowing. Gets it to Niemeyer. Niemeyer back out to Worley. He thought about 3, but quickly on him was a defender. Here's Callahan. To Niemeyer. His shot off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Seth Saylor. Gets it to Goring. Walker across the line. To the near side for Cortland Simmons. Simmons up top for Saylor. Saylor back to Goring. Goring to Adams. Everything on the perimeter right now. Now Cortland Simmons, and we're going to have a foul on Starks. That's the 4th team foul against the Bobcats with 5:50 to go, and the second foul on Michael. So he's got 2. Cameron Worley's got 1, and George Niemeyer has 1. And into the ball game for the first time after he tucks in his shirt. Yeah, have to get a number on that one. Here's Goring. Back up top. And a travel. Travel called against Seth Saylor. And a timeout taken by the Bobcats. 9-2, they lead. 5:45 to play in the first half. This is the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
This week's Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Kathy Clean. Just like our area athletes, they're suited up and ready to tackle your cleaning service needs. Residential or commercial, just give them a call. Kathy Clean.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
Braden Heidecker into the ball game. He's number 12 for Bowling Green, up from JV tonight and getting some playing time here in the first half. Over to the far side, Callahan comes out of the corner and gets it to Heidecker. Tried to get it back and goes to the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Fulton. 34 Adams gets to the far side for Simmons. Simmons going to drive to the middle, and then a push going to be whistled against the Bobcats. 15 foul. Just 3 so far on the Fulton side, and that's the first on Gavin Dieters. Simmons triggers the inbound play to the far side. Here's a 3. That's good. Colby Lancaster nets a tray for the Hornets, and it's a 4-point game. 9-5, under 5 to play in the first half. Gavin Dieters sets things for the Bobcats. Gives it to Cameron Worley. As Drew Bowen gets ready to check in, here's Heidecker. To Callahan. Callahan, good spin move. Lost control, though. Ball goes to the floor. And a timeout taken by the Fulton Hornets. With 4:32 to go, let's check with Marianne in the middle school gym and Clopton and Silex.
Well, Silex came back and tied this one up within the first minute of the second quarter. However, at that point, Zach Evans went to the hole. He put up 2, was fouled in the process of it, so he had the old-fashioned three-point play. But now Silex is back to the free throw line with the opportunity to bring this one within 1. So with 6:15 to go here in the second quarter, right now Clopton leads by 2, 13-11. As Trey Mudd is getting ready for his second free throw shot, and it's good. So, brings it within 1. Clopton has led by as many as 5. So, 6:12 to go in the second. Clopton has the basketball. Malik McPike with it over in the far wing, back up top to Dalton Struess between the circles. Now back to McPike as they work this one around. We'll get it right back to Mark here in just a moment as Harvey with the basketball back to McPike. Now to Struess. Struess in the near corner to Harvey. Harvey eyes the long 3, but his toe was on the line. His shot's no good, and Hinkie with it. He feeds it off to Grody. Grody back up top, works it around to Hinkie. Hinkie looks underneath it, wide open is Havlick, and that is Justin. And Silex takes their first lead of the night by 1. 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. Silex has a lead, 14-13. Back to you, Mark.
And a miss for Josh Reams. Gives it back to Bowling Green. They're up by just 4 here with 4 minutes to go in the first half. And losing it out of bounds is Dieters, but they say that Goring knocked it out from behind. So Bowling Green keeps possession with 3:51 to play. Ooh, Niemeyer, did he step out or travel? He traveled on the inbound play. And that gives it back to Fulton, a chance to pull within 2 with a 2 or 1 with a 3. Now Simmons looks to his coach, Justin Gilmore, for instruction as he comes across the line. Very low-scoring first half. Goring just got that pass from Simmons as Simmons drove and then pulled back with a pass, and shot no good for Reams from 3. And the rebound picked up by Worley, who was looking for some contact. Worley now by himself in the offensive end at the near point. Surveying the scene. They're going to start the count on him here in a second. Instead, he gives it to Dieters over to the far side for Callahan. Back to Gavin Dieters. He'll try the 3. That one's way off the mark. It may have been tipped. And we're going to have a tie-up between Niemeyer and the Hornets, and the arrow will favor Fulton with 3:03 left to play here in quarter number 2. So a little surge here from Fulton after falling behind by 8. Simmons. Long three, pull-up three, and the shot was no good. And the rebound came out long, and we're going to have a foul against Niemeyer as he tried to swat it back. That's a tough foul to take, and that's his second. So he's got 2, and Stark's got 2. No one else with more than 1, and into the ballgame, Matt McDaniel to replace George Niemeyer. So between McDaniel and Callahan, a lot of hair out there right now for Bowling Green. Here's Reams. Ooh, almost traveled, gives it off to Adams. Adams to the far side for Simmons. Simmons to Goring. Walker. Fake three, dribbled a little bit, gave it off to Adams. Now a floater from Simmons, no good. Hornets the rebound. Ball loose for a second, and another foul going to be whistled against Bowling Green as going to the floor hard was number 5, Tyler Saylor. And he'll go to the free throw line. He got hit by 2 Bobcats who immediately helped him up off the floor. Foul called on McDaniel. So it was McDaniel and Callahan there on the contact. Matt got the foul, and the first shot is no good for Saylor. A.J. Henderson checking back in the ball game for Walker Goring. That's on the Fulton side with 2:31 to play in the first half. Short night here for Eagle 102 at the Montgomery County Invitational as both our games tipped off at 6. Missed them both, and the rebound picked up by Cameron Worley. He hands it off for Gavin Dieters, and they're across the line. For Callahan now for number 24, Drew Bowen. And that's a shot up and good. First basket in a while for the Bobcats. Comes with 2:09 to go in the half. Here's Simmons. To Reams. Reams in the corner, and it's stolen by Worley. Trying to feed Adams, and he's tied up, and we'll have a whistle for the tie-up, and Bowling Green keeps possession with 1:50 to play. Bowling Green would have liked to have had a little bit bigger lead here at this point of the ball game, but they're happy with the way they're playing, I'm sure. Holding Fulton to just 5 points through the first 14 minutes of this ball game. Here's Dieters at the near point, and a foul whistled against Reams. Josh Reams, I believe that's his first, and the 4th team foul. It is his first with 1:36 to go in the half. And Bowen to inbound. Drew. Bounce pass up top. Here's a three. That's way off the mark for Dieters, right into the waiting arms of Cortland Simmons. Reams had to save it as the pass got away. Simmons' shot was no good, and Bowen the rebound for the Bobcats. To Callahan. Callahan drops it off. Now to Dieters. Dieters on the move. That shot is good off the glass. Gavin Dieters. 2 more. Now another foul. No, an offensive foul called on A.J. Henderson as he flew toward the hoop. Kind of reckless abandon there. With 1 minute to play, that's the first foul on Henderson. And they try and wipe up the floor a little bit. 13-5, Bowling Green's lead here in the high school gym. We'll send it to Marianne here momentarily. After this Bowling Green possession, 55 seconds to go. To the near side for Worley. Cameron. We're going to tell him about his shirt here in a second, I bet. Cameron with it again. With 42 seconds to go, he'll back up. Looks like they're going to play for the final shot with 38 on the clock. Out to guard is Josh Reams. Reams put in a hand and got called for a foul. That's a 16 foul, so if there is another one, it'll be a 1-and-1, but not yet. Neither team has shot 1-and-1s yet, but Montgomery is in the bonus. Now they get it to Dieters with 29 on the clock. Simmons out to guard him, and now it's stolen by Reams. Back the other way, and blocked out of bounds from behind by Cameron Worley with 20.5 seconds to go. That's the way it's been tonight. Bowling Green has gotten back defensively and stopped every sort of attack that the Hornets have tried to put out there. Simmons to inbound. Reams, a three from the corner, and that one's good. 13-8, and let's send it to Marianne in the final seconds of the first half here from the Montgomery County Invitational.
Well, actually, Mark, I'm going to send it right back to you because I'm in the middle of a 60-second timeout. So once your half ends, you just send it back over here, and we'll wrap things up in the second quarter here.
Well, perfect timing as Worley hits a three off the backboard. Banked it in. The bank is open as we end the first half of this ball game. 16-8 is the Bowling Green lead. Worley with 8 points. Those were his only 3 points of the second quarter, and it's 16-8. Bowling Green has Fulton doubled up from the Montgomery County Invitational, and we'll send it back to the middle school gym in Marianne Everhart.
Well, here we've got a close matchup as well. Right now, Clopton leads at 22-19. Sean Yates at the free throw line for the back end of 1-and-1. He made the first one, getting ready to get set for the second one. Coach Aaron Hinkey took a timeout for the Owls to see if he can bring his team together as they've kind of gotten some fouls late here in the second quarter. Clopton has 19 fouls, Silex with 8. So Sean Yates at the free throw line for his second. We have a minute 39 to go here in this half. Second free throw shot's off the mark with the rebound is Hinkey. Hinkey gets the ball out to Grody. Grody brings it across the timeline. A 2-3 zone from the Hawks. They've gone from everything from man-to-man to zone. It just depends on the trip down the court. With the basketball is Thurman. Thurman back up to Hinkey in the corner near the free throw line. He just stands there and holds it. Going to look to kill a little clock. Makes Daniel Harvey come out and put some pressure on him. Brings him near side. Right in front of the score table with it is Tommy Grody. He's guarded by Dalton Struess. Crossover dribble. Takes it to the free throw line into the paint. Looks out. Kicks it to Thurman. Thurman back up top to Grody between the circles. Dribbles with the right hand. He's guarded now man-to-man defense from the Hawks as they transition. Picks up his dribble. Needs some help. Gets it to Trey Mudd. Ball's tipped around and is taken away by Clopton, which is taken right back away by Hinkey. Hinkey in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline, dribbles with the left hand, stops at the elbow, far side, looks down low. Going up for the shot is Trey Mudd. His shot's no good. It's tipped around as the rebound. Coming away with it is the Hawks. Daniel Harvey's going to bring the ball across the timeline, swing it to the far wing to Struess. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the half. Struess puts the ball on the court, brings it between the circles. Yates with it now over on the far wing, looks inside, nothing there. Puts the ball on the court and brings it near side to Harvey. Harvey looks down low as Yates makes the rounds below. Dishes it off to Struess. Struess back top of the key. With it now is McPike. We're down to 10 seconds. McPike to Struess. Far side. Now to Yates. Yates looks near side to Harvey. Harvey to McPike. McPike in the short corner back up to Harvey. Harvey pulls up for the long three, and at the buzzer he gets it. Daniel Harvey drains it, nothing but net as the buzzer sounds. The Hawks head into the locker room up 25-19. We have your Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report coming up next here on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
It's that special time of year when the snow starts to fall and you see the twinkle of lights decorating homes around town. During this holiday season, People's Bank and Trust wants to remind you to take time out from the hustle and bustle to cherish the moments you spend with your family and friends and remember the spirit of the season. From all of us at People's Bank and Trust, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Burger and fries.
Order up.
Washer and dryer. Online and dating.
Ooh, swipe right.
At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together. Home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent. Which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Mark Fronick back in the high school gym here at the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational. Bowling Green back out of the locker room. We'll get some first half stats from Marianne here in a little bit from the Silex Clopton game, but let's go through the scoring from this Bowling Green Fulton game, and it started on a nice run. Actually, Bowling Green shut out Fulton in the first quarter of this game, outscored them 8-0. Both teams put 8 on the board in the second quarter, so the original 8-0 run still stands as the difference as the Bobcats lead. 6 points for Josh Reams, 2 threes there in the second quarter for Fulton, 2 points for John Adams. They've really held him in.
You call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. You won't have to get out in the weather. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more about online banking and bill pay at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pam Todd Watch Realty, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, and All Parts.
Tell you what, we'll talk about some things going on here from the middle school gym as we have 4:48 to go here in this half. Let's run down some stats right now as Clopton leads Silex by the score of 25-19. Leading scoring tonight for the Owls, they have 7 points from Brian Hinkey, 6 points from Justin Halvick. Also carrying is Trey Mudd with 4 and Tommy Grody with 2. They have 2 threes on the night and are 3 for 7 from the charity stripe. They've also put up 5 rebounds and 2 steals. For Clopton, they've spread out their scoring this evening as Malik McPike leads with 7, followed by Sean Yates with 6. Zach Evans has 4, Daniel Harvey with 5, and Jared Hain with 2. They are 6 for 8 from the charity stripe this evening with only 1 3-point shot, but they've gathered 17 rebounds, put up 2 blocks, and taken 2 steals. Turnover-wise, the Hawks are looking at 11 turnovers to Silex's 7. So the Hawks are definitely going to have to clean that up here in the second half. Let's see if we can get back with Mark now.
Oh, I'm here, Marianne. Don't you worry. I don't go far. We're in the high school gym just about to start quarter number 3 as the teams have finished their warm-ups and return to the bench for some final instructions. Just recapping the scoring, Bowling Green outscored Fulton 8-0 in the first quarter of this game, 8-8 in the second quarter. 10 points for Cameron Worley, 5 for Gavin Dieters, a point for Austin Callahan. And on the other side, Josh Reams with 6, John Adams with just 2 through the first 2 quarters. Bowling Green back on the floor, just waiting for Fulton to break their huddle and join the fun here for the second half of this semifinal contest. And now they're on the floor. We're all ready. Glad you're with us, both on KJFM Radio tonight and on KJFM Eagle102.net, where you can listen or watch or both all the action that we bring you this season from the hardwood. 16-8, Bowling Green leads. Fulton with the ball, and Adams gets it into Simmons, and we're underway. in the second half of basketball here from the Montgomery County Invitational as Simmons trips, and they're going to call a foul. He tripped over a Bowling Green player's foot on a drive, and Bowling Green gets a foul. And it'll be called the third on Michael Starks. He didn't stick out the foot or anything. That's something. Bennett gets it inside, and that's a travel called on Taylor Saylor. He bounced up once, came back down, tried to bounce back up again, and that's a traveling call with 14 seconds gone here in the third quarter. In the backcourt with it, Worley, long pass ahead. It's knocked out of bounds by Saylor and then rejected by Callahan into the stands. So it'll be Fulton ball. And kind of a wishy-washy start to this third quarter, and almost thrown away on the inbound completely alone as Simmons wasn't ready for it and had to chase it down all the way across the court. Adams with it. Drops it off for Henderson and away from the ball. 3 seconds in the lane or a foul called. I'm not sure which. I think it was 3 seconds called by the back official. That's a quick 3 seconds. I didn't even think they were across the line yet. So more whistles to start. Gavin Dieters with the ball as Bowling Green now moves from left to right in front of their bench on the offensive end. Or toward the stage here in the Montgomery County High School gym. Here's Gavin Dieters to the hoop, reverse. No good. Niemeyer's putback is good. That's Georgia's first 2 points of the night. Make it 18-8. Bowling Green with a 10-point advantage, their biggest of the night. Up top with it is Bennett, and a foul whistled against the Bobcats. And that's going to be the first on Callahan. Minute 10 into the ball game, second half of this ball game, and here's Cortland Simmons with it. Simmons drops it off for Adams, now for Henderson. Henderson will try the three, and that one's good. A.J. Henderson with his first 3 points tonight. Little stutter step to get across the line for Cameron Worley to Michael Starks. Starks has a lane, floats it through the lane, and his shot's no good. Niemeyer gets the loose ball, shot off the glass, and George starting to heat up. Henderson back the other way. That one blocked off the backboard. Oh, he came out of nowhere, and here comes Starks one-on-one. Blocked off the backboard by Adams, but Bowling Green gets the loose ball. To the near side for Worley. They'll set the offense, slow things down a little bit, as I think things were getting a little quick for Bowling Green, as they called that a block. The arm was completely hooked. Now Fulton comes away with it. Simmons back the other way. Good. And a foul or an offensive foul. Oh, they're going to get a charge on Cortland Simmons. He thought he had a basket. Fulton fans up in arms as a charge called by the official on the near side. That's going to start something. Now a tie-up, and who's going to get it? Bowling Green will keep it with 5:37 to go. That woke up the Fulton fans for sure. 20-11 here in the third quarter. 5:37 to go. Lob pass to Callahan. He'll get it to Starks, still in the backcourt. Into double coverage, gives it to Callahan, now to Dieters across the line. To the basket, and that shot off the glass is good. Good run that time by Cameron Worley, and he's got a dozen points. 22-11, an 11-point advantage. That's the biggest night. Number 11 gives it to Henderson on the far side. His long two is no good. Tipped up and taken by Cameron Worley, but right into a double team, and Callahan bails him out. Callahan to Niemeyer to the hoop, blocked by two Fulton Hornets. Long pass ahead, and able to gather it in. Nice job there, but the shot no good by Saylor, and Bowling Green will come away with it. 4:53 to play in the third quarter. Send it to Marianne in the middle school gym for a Eagle 102 game break.
Well, I tell you what, Silex fans are going to be unhappy. The fact that Trey Mudd is going to spend some time on the bench because he just picked up his 4th foul, and we haven't even played a minute here in the third quarter. Clopton came out, added another 2 points on a backdoor lob to Malik McPike, so they have the lead right now, 27-19. Silex just got the steal. The ball's at their end of the court. So we're at 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Clopton leads Silex 27-19. Back to you, Mark.
Here in the high school gym, another foul. And Bowling Green, a 3 attempt long. And the rebound, and we'll have a foul on the rebound against Bowling Green. And that's against George Niemeyer, and that's his 3rd. So a little bit of trouble there. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and George Niemeyer, who was just heating up offensively, has to be replaced by Matt McDaniel. Lob pass in for Simmons, too hard off the glass.
We'll take it back over here in the middle school gym here for just a few moments as Zach Evans has the ball, gets it off to Yates on the near elbow, back to McPike, swings it to Haynes. Haynes in the near corner, down low in this zone defense from Silex was just causing them a little bit of problems. They get it to Yates. Yates can pull up, shot up. It's no good with the rebound. Is Havlick. Now with it is Haynes takes it away. Coming back with it is Evans. Evans going to bring it down between the circles. 27-21 is our score. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. As it goes through the hands of Riley Walker, and we're headed back that direction. For the Owls, Tommy Grody's going to slow things down just a little bit. Again, 5:50 to go here in the third. Hawks on top by 6. With it on the near side is Grody. Grody hands it into Hinkie. He was in the mud, slash into the paint. His shot rolls off. With the rebound is Evans. Evans brings it up the front court, dishes it off to Yates on the far wing, brings it near corner to Hayne. Hayne gives a fake, back up top to Evans. Evans 3 at the top of the key, misses everything. It's going to go out of bounds. So with 5:30 to go here in the third, Silex 27-21. Back to you, Mark.
Well, that's what happens in a live broadcast. Sometimes a guy unplugs you with his back when he gets up to argue a call. That's what happened, and we're all settled here in the high school gym, 22-11. Didn't miss much on this call, and thanks, Marianne, for giving us an update from the other gym. Out of bounds, it'll go back to Bowling Green with 3:37 to play in the third. Bobcats slowly up the floor with 3.5 on the clock to Starks. Starks works against Simmons. Simmons drops it in. Shot off the glass too hard for Matt McDaniel. And the rebound picked up by Adams. He gets it ahead to Saylor. Saylor to the center of the lane. And we're going to have a foul before the shot on Callahan. Nope, not on Callahan. They're going to give it to Matt McDaniel, and that's his second. And checking out of the ball game is Cameron Bennett, replaced by Seth Saylor. So both Saylors in there right now for the Hornets. Long inbound pass out to Saylor, and he gives it to Simmons. That was Tyler Saylor. Tyler and Seth both out there. Here's Cortland Simmons for 3, and that one's good. Gave him a little bit of room, and he took it. 22-14. His first 3 points tonight. Far side, Callahan. Through Dieters to Starks. He'll try the 3 from the near side. It's long, and the rebound pulled down by Henderson. Throws it to an empty space, but Seth Saylor able to get it. Now stolen back by Cameron Worley. Worley off the glass, no. Put back, no. Another Bowling Green rebound. Starks tried the tip up, couldn't get it, and got the ball, came out the other side, and it's knocked away from him by Adams out of bounds. Bowling Green keeps possession with 2:34 to play. Third quarter from the championship semifinals of this Montgomery County Invitational. Here's Dieters off the inbound. Gives it back to Michael. Starks into the corner now. Gives it back to Gavin Dieters. Dieters has Simmons on him. goes around the defense, stops, puts up a shot, no good, and the rebound from Sailor to Sailor as Tyler tipped it to Seth, and here comes Fulton. Simmons to the hoop, no shot, foul before the shot on Starks. That's his fourth. Michael in some serious trouble now, and quickly off the bench is Drew Bowen. And quickly off the bench, Josh Reams, replacing John Adams. 24 replaces 34 for the Hornets. And Sailor to inbound. Bounce pass to Simmons on the far side. Lob pass in, tipped and taken by Cameron Worley. Worley's played a great game defensively, and he just faked Simmons out of his shoes. Cortland comes back to Gavin Dieters. Now to Austin Callahan. Callahan has it tipped away by Simmons. Gets it back in the backcourt and comes offensively to the hoop. And a travel? No? Yes, a travel called against Austin Callahan as they made contact with the ball, and he couldn't get possession back without moving his feet. 22-14 Bowling Green, minute 42 to go in the third quarter. Best defensive game I've seen out of Bowling Green in several seasons. Here's Simmons again. To the near side for Seth Sailor. Seth back to Henderson. He'll try the three. It's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Worley. He's led that defensive effort. Gives it to Gavin Dieters. Dieters looks to Coach McCann as he comes across the line into the corner now. And back up top to Dieters. Dieters to the far side for Cameron Worley. Worley tries to go baseline, cut off there, and it's knocked away. And will be kept by Bowling Green as it goes out of bounds. 57.6 seconds to play. They have the fans mixed, so you can't tell when certain sections are mad who they're mad at. Here's a three from the corner. That's way too long, and Reams the rebound for the Hornets. Gets it to Henderson, who brings it across the line. Almost carried the ball. Gets it down low, but Sailor will have to come back. Good backdoor pass. Unable to hit. Put back, though, is good for Tyler Sailor. His first 2 points tonight. 22-16. Final 30 of the third quarter. We'll send it for a game break here momentarily. And a timeout taken. We'll send it to Marianne Everhart in the middle school gym with Clopton and Silex.
Well, I tell you what, we've got fouls going array here tonight as Clopton just got a steal. Coach Tony Francis is out on the court doing a demonstration, excuse me, of a jump stop. Sorry, tickled me just a little bit there. Jared Hain with it now in the near corner. Long three ball on the way. It's too long. Working to get the rebound is Silex. I tell you what, since I can't quite stop getting choked up here, we'll make this quick. Right now, Clopton has a lead, their largest lead of the night, as they lead Silex 33-21, 3:11 to go here in the third. Back to you, Mark.
Get a drink of water, Marianne. We'll check back with you shortly. 22-16, Bowling Green leads. Take a quick timeout, come back with more third quarter action after this on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and Kathy Clean.
Third quarter winding down, final 19 seconds. Here's Gavin Dieters for Bowling Green. He's tripped, gets the pass out to the corner, and Drew Bowen three is no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul whistled against the Bobcats. And it's going on number 5, Austin Callahan, his second. 11.7 seconds to go, so it'll be the Hornets getting the final shot here in the third quarter. Up the floor with it is Simmons. Cortland Simmons with 5 on the clock. He's going to drive to the hoop and score. Cortland Simmons makes it 22-18. Fulton is close as they've been all night as we head to the fourth quarter. Simmons with 5, and we'll be back with the fourth after this on Eagle 102.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of our mobile and online banking services like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Phone data rates may still apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
Hi, folks. This is Eric Schaefer. With sports season upon us, be treated like the pros. If your athlete has experienced an injury during a game or practice, let our experienced sports medicine team at Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy Department get them back to play. We have 2 locations to better serve our community. Pike County Memorial Hospital Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine in Louisiana and Bowling Green. Pike County Memorial Hospital. Community owned, nationally known.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the fourth quarter here from the high school gym, 22-18. Bowling Green outscored 10-6 in the third quarter, but a dozen points now for Cameron Worley. Henderson got his first 3, and Simmons his first 5 of the game in that third to aid the comeback attempt. As Bowling Green will have to play defense to start the fourth, as here comes Cortland Simmons for the Hornets. Simmons to the hoop, and he scores. And it's a 2-point game. Simmons up to 7, all here in the second half. 22-20, Bowling Green clinging to the lead. They've led by as many as 10, actually 11 in this game. Drew Bowen, they've gotten into some foul trouble, as both Niemeyer, who's back in the ball game, he's got 3 fouls, and Michael Starks with 4 fouls. He's on the bench. Niemeyer has to go to the floor to get that pass, and a timeout taken by the Bobcats. 7:24 to go in regulation. They lead 22-20. And we'll take a quick break here from the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Stop by Mike's Tire and Service Center for their fall oil change special. It's a 6-quart Haviland oil change. Conventional for only $30. Synthetic for only $50. Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer. High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Ligon Flooring, and B&B Automotive.
Cameron Worley with a big 3 off the timeout. Makes it 25-20 and helps Bowling Green with a little breathing room. Now Fulton quickly back the other way off the glass, and good is Tyler Saylor. He's got 4 points. 3-point game. 1 minute gone here in the final quarter of regulation. Gavin Dieters gives it off for Cameron Worley, who just hit that 3 from the corner. Now it's tipped and foul called as Saylor got into George Niemeyer. And an officiating clinic going on here near me in the stands. 25-22 in the corner. Now out top for Dieters. He's on the far point. Gavin to the free throw line. He drives the lane, tried to get it to Callahan. Gets it there off a foot, and Callahan will go to the line on his second or third pump. He finally went up the shot and got fouled. He is 1 for 2 from the line, 1 point tonight. These are a couple of big free throws for the Bobcats. On the stage end of the floor. He's looking basically into the concession stand as he puts up the first 2 hard, and got a shooter's bounce there. It was long, went straight up in the air, and came back down to make the free throw good. Second one is good as well, so he's 3 of 4. And no, they wipe off the second one on a lane violation. So make it 26-22. Wiped off by the official on the far side. And here's Cortland Simmons. And a foul called offensively against the Hornets. And that's on Simmons, his second. .6:30 to play, 26-22. A thumbs up from Cameron Worley before he inbounds that to Gavin Dieters. Dieters working one-on-one with Henderson. Now it crosses the line. Gives it to Callahan. Callahan floats through the lane, rims out. Rebound, Bowen. Yes, Drew Bowen with two more. Actually, his first two of the night, but two more for Bowling Green to make it 28-22. So after a little run, Bowling Green starting to stabilize the offense here. Get that lead back up. And here's Adams to the far side for Reams. A three is no good, and all alone, Gavin Dieters for the rebound. And didn't rush into anything there with big John Adams standing in front of him. He takes it across the line with about 2 seconds to spare, uncontested, and gives it to Cameron Worley. Worley goes across the top of the perimeter, gives it to Bowen as they do a little bit of a weave here to kill some clock with 5:35 to play. Callahan backs out with Reams in front of him. And a foul going to be whistled against Reams. That's his third. And 1-and-1's coming for Austin Callahan. He had hit 2 of 2, but one was wiped off the board on a lane violation a moment ago. Austin at the line. His first one is good. Earns the second and makes it 29-22. These are all big free throws now for the Bowling Green Bobcats. Trying to get into the championship game here at Montgomery. And he misses the second one. John Adams the rebound for the Hornets. Gives it off to A.J. Henderson. Henderson to the far side. Through Goring back to Henderson. Now to Adams, near side for Walker Goring. He gives it back. Henderson going to drive the lane. 1-on-3, can't hit, and the rebound pulled down by Gavin Dieters. Dieters, a big game rebounding, and he's been very smart with the ball running the offense for the Bobcats tonight. To Callahan. Austin gets it back to Dieters. He'll come out of the corner with it to the far point. Good spin move as he drew in the defense, goes to the hoop, can't hit. The putback, though, is good. Cameron Worley on the putback. He's got 17. 17 of 31 points scored by the Bobcats. Now from the free throw line, that shot for Henderson is good. He's got 5. He kind of lulled Bowling Green to sleep a little bit there and hit a shot from about a foot behind the free throw line. 31-24. Here's Cameron Worley with it. Working head and shoulders on a backward dribble against John Adams. To Callahan. Callahan, ooh, he traveled. Yeah, took that one step as he tried to put on the brakes. And hobbling off the floor is Drew Bowen, replaced by Michael Starks with 4 fouls, with 4:10 remaining in regulation. So Starks going to have to be very careful to stay in this game now that Drew Bowen appears to be injured. Here's Cortland Simmons. Simmons to the far side, back up top. Josh Reams for 3. Yep. That is a big 3 and a timeout taken. He's got 9 in the game, and the score 31-27 Bowling Green. 3:57 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's check with Marianne in the middle school gym for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, I promised to be paying attention this time. I apologize earlier. We were having a very heated discussion right in front of me as Coach Aaron Hinkey was defending his players regarding a couple plays. So I had that right in front of me and missed that cue, so I apologize. Here in this gym, looks like we have a 19-point lead, the largest of the night for Clopton, as they are leading 42-23. We are 6:25 to go here in the basketball game. And right at this point, Clopton's doing everything right. It doesn't hurt matters any that Dalton Struess has put up a couple different threes on the evening, and Malik McPike has gotten hot at the right time. Both teams are in the bonus, so lots of free throws being shot. For Clopton, they're falling. For Silex, it's give or take. They did really well in the first quarter, but have struggled here in the in the third quarter and struggled here in the fourth. So Tommy Gertie's at the free throw line. He will get 2 now for the Hawks. We'll work through these free throws and then get it back to Mark because he's got an exciting game going on over there as well. First free throw shot's up and no good. He'll get a second. 42-23 is our score again. Hawks lead it. Looking to play in the high school gym tomorrow night at 7:30 following the Clopton girls. Second free throw shot is up and good. Make it 42-24. 6:15 to go here in this basketball game. Back to you, Mark.
Bowling Green with the ball after the timeout. Gavin Dieters, as it looks like Fulton getting a little more aggressive with their man coverage right now. To Niemeyer, he can't hit, and Adams the rebound for the Hornets. Over to the far side for Goring. He's across the line to the corner for Reams. A 3 from the corner is good. Oh, my goodness, we got a 1-point game. And Reams leading the way. He's got a dozen, all from beyond the arc. Get a hand in that guy's face. Starks with it. Back up to Gavin Dieters. Dieters with Adams on him. Spins around the big man. Tried to drop it down low. Goring picked it off. Here comes Reams to the hoop. Blocked from behind. And the rebound pulled down by Starks after Goring couldn't reach it. 31-30. 5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dieters with Adams on him near the line, just spinning. To the corner. Now for Callahan, back up top for Cameron Worley. Worley to the near side for Starks. Starks to the middle for Niemeyer, and they're working perimeter. Playing like they've got a 5-point lead. It's a 1-point lead with 2:29 to go. Dieters to Worley, back to Dieters, almost lost it. Now goes to his dribble past Reams. Middle of the lane for Niemeyer. He's partially blocked. Could have called a foul there. They call a foul on the second one, and George will head to the line. No, they say he stepped out of bounds instead. A turnover gives it back to the Hornets in a 1-point ball game, and Cortland Simmons replaces Walker Goring. 2:16 to play. And it'll be the Hornets' ball. Reams to inbound in front of the Bowling Green cheerleaders. 31-30. They're giving Reams some time to recover here. You got to replace him. I think the wind's been knocked out of him. Maybe he needs a inhaler so you can't catch his breath. They give some, ask the coach, or the coach asked him if he's okay. He gave him a thumbs up, and the coach is saying, or the referee now saying, you're out of here until you can catch your breath. We got to play this game. So into the ball game comes Seth Saylor, and he'll inbound the ball with 2:16 to go. That's something I've never seen. Coach and player lobbying, and the official saying, no, you are not fit. Here's Saylor with it. Gives it off to Adams. Adams going to drive for the lead. Blocked from behind, and hard foul. And it's going to be whistled on Cameron Worley. 2 shots coming. It appears that Adams is okay. And 1 ties. 2 takes the lead, and a timeout taken by the Bobcats with 1:59 to play in regulation. We'll take a timeout, too, from the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
When you're ready to purchase your next vehicle, visit Pogue Ford in Bowling Green and enjoy your next buying experience. At Pogue, they go the extra mile to make sure you walk away with more than just a car or a truck. They'll give you an automotive home. Pogue Ford has the new or pre-owned vehicle you're looking for, and if they don't, they'll find it. Plus, they're available for all your automotive service needs. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Bowling Green Chevrolet, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
31-30 is the Bowling Green lead. At the line is Josh Adams after the timeout. Let's take a quick game break over to the middle school gym. Marianne Everhart with Silex and Clopton.
Well, it's not much has changed here except for the score now. Clopton leads by 20, 45-25. After Silex got a couple free throw shots. So with 4 minutes to go here in the basketball game, again, Clopton has the lead by 20, 45-25. Back to you, Mark.
Adams now toes the line for the Fulton Hornets, trying to tie the game. Bowling Green opened on an 8-0 run. Led 8-0 after one, 16-8 at the half, 22-18 after three, and Adams missed the first. So now the best he can do is tie from the line. He's only got 2 points tonight. And the second shot ties it. We're knotted at 31 with under 2 minutes to play. Across the line is Dieters into a double team and loses it out of bounds. Back to Fulton. He can't believe there was no foul called. Oh, my goodness. Adams had 13 points in the opening round, held to just 3 so far in this game, but I don't think we've seen the last of him. Here's Cortland Simmons for Fulton. Over to the far side for A.J. Henderson. Henderson hits a streaking Sailor to the other Sailor. His scoop shot no good. And the ball loose, kicked into the backcourt, almost into the backcourt, and a timeout taken by Fulton as they recovered possession after Bowling Green almost kicked it down the floor. 31-31, minute 24 to play in the fourth. This is the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Brown's Processing, Craig's Truck and Tractor, and Old Top's Pawn Shop.
Fourth quarter, 31-31, Bowling Green and Fulton. It'll be a Fulton ball on the far side after the timeout. Bowling Green, regardless of the outcome, has done a magnificent job tonight limiting the Hornets' opportunities, holding their big players down. Now, Josh Reams has gotten going from beyond the arc off the bench tonight, the freshman with 4 3-pointers, 2 in the second quarter, 2 here in the fourth quarter, and he's a big reason why this game is tied with a minute 20 to play. Here's Simmons. Trying to find his way to the hoop. They're going to kill a little clock now. Down to a minute and 10 seconds. Simmons out between the circles. Constant coaching from his head man, Justin Gilmore. 58 seconds on the clock. Dieters takes a step closer. Now another. Not letting that 5-second clock start. Now he does. Now he pulls back. All the way to the hoop. No. Rebound, and who's going to get called for the personal? I think it's going to be Adams. And it is John Adams. Just his first, I believe. No, it's his second. And going to the line is Cameron Worley to shoot 1-and-1s. Next foul, Bowling Green will shoot in the double bonus, but this one a 1-and-1, and Cameron Worley earns the second and gives Bowling Green the lead. Cam, that was his 18th point. Second shot Rims out. Niemeyer had the rebound momentarily. Now it's stolen by Cameron Worley. Worley to the near side for Dieters. 27 seconds to go. Back to Cam. Into a double team and a foul whistled on Josh Reams. That's his fourth. And 2 shots coming for Cameron Worley. Whew. 4 fouls on number 24, Josh Reams. Big 3-point shooting freshman. Cameron Worley at the line. He just hit 1 of 2. It's just his second trip to the line tonight. And the Bobcats trying to hold on for a chance at a tournament championship on Saturday. First shot, good. The lead is 2. This one to protect against a 3-point shot beating you. Second shot, good. The lead is 3. Here comes Simmons with 18 on the clock for Fulton. Young team trying to get into a championship here, and a timeout taken by the Hornets. 34-31, 12.2 seconds to go. Let's check with Marianne with a game break from the middle school gym on Eagle 102.
Well, Mark, I'm going to keep it here because I've only got 12 seconds left, and it's just Clopton running clock here. They're going to get the win and advance on as they defeat Silex by the score of 53-25. We'll have some stats for you during the Abels post-game show, but that's the end of it. Clopton advances on. They will face the winner of the Wellsville-New Haven game, which is next. So back to you, Mark.
Thank you very much. So Silex will play for 7th, and Clopton will play for consolation here in this 2019 Montgomery County Invitational. The 7th place game, and Silex will take on either Wellsville or New Haven, and that will be on Friday. So tomorrow at 7:30 in the middle school gym. And also on Friday is the consolation game at 7:30 in the high school gym. And Clopton will take on the winner of that Wellsville-New Haven game. And that one should be a fun one as well. I don't know if it'll be as fun as this. 34-31, some big free throws. 3 of 4 shooting free throws for Cameron Worley here in the last 20 seconds or so has put the Bobcats up by 3. Goring to inbound with Starks in front of him. He gets it to Cortland Simmons. Simmons is fouled by Dieters with 6 seconds to go and a 1-and-1 opportunity. Just his second foul, and Simmons will shoot 1-and-1s with 6 seconds to go, and a very smart foul by Dieters because that takes the play that Coach Gilmore had drawn up out of the equation and puts them at the line, so they're going to have to try and hit, miss, and tip back in the rebound just to tie now with 6 seconds to go. Full timeout taken. We'll take 30 seconds here. 34-31, Bowling Green leads from the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Crossroads General Store in Montgomery City is your home for BP Fuel and Champs Chicken. When you're heading out to support your favorite team, stop by and fill up the vehicle tank and your stomach. Crossroads General Store along Highway 19 in Montgomery City, the friendliest place in town.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
34-31. And if you're just joining us, Clopton has defeated Silex 53-25. And we'll play for consolation. And Marianne will have stats from that a little bit later on, but now Cortland Simmons at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 with 6 seconds to go, and his team trailing Bowling Green by 3. His first shot, long rebound, Niemeyer, and there's the foul. Whistled on Adams, will go to the other end. And the Bobcats, with 4 seconds to go, look a lot more comfortable now as George goes to the line to shoot 2. Niemeyer just 4 points all in the third quarter. He got them pretty quickly, and then I had to leave when he picked up his third foul. So the second foul, well, they got They had 3 on Adams before. Now they just have 2. I think they put it on the wrong side earlier. And the first shot is good. 35-31, a 4-point lead and some breathing room. It's now a 2-possession game. For Bowling Green, he hit them both. 36-31. Free throws the difference in this one at the end. Down to 3. Simmons fouled. And it'll be a 3-shot foul, I believe. And he says only 2 shots. The foul with 0.3 seconds to go. Not sure who they called it on. Not sure it matters. Now it goes against Gavin Dieters. A 2-shot foul coming up for Cortland Simmons. He just missed the front half of a 1-and-1 a moment ago. I think it's all academic at this point as he misses the first. Can't believe it. So Fulton going to play for consolation. Bowling Green going to play for a championship here. So they going to win their second straight. Second shot is no good. The rebound goes to the floor, and that's it. Bowling Green, in an upset, defeats the Fulton Hornets by a final of 36-31. How about that? Fulton, the 1 seed, taken down as this tournament of upsets continues in the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational. We'll be back with the postgame show after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
As a farmer, you rely on rainfall to ensure your crop production, but sometimes the weather doesn't cooperate. Droughts can happen and do. Long dry spells can ruin your crops, but shouldn't ruin your life. With a pasture, rangeland, and forage policy through NAU Country Insurance Company and Bowling Green Insurance Agency, you'll be provided with the extra protection you need. Contact Fred Carlson at Bowling Green Insurance to discuss how PRF can help manage your risk. NAU Country Insurance Company is an equal opportunity provider.
Hi, this is Kelsey Henderson, RN Case Manager for Pike County Home Health. Pike County Home Health offers a variety of services from skilled nursing to rehabilitation therapies. Our care is focused on helping you recover from an acute illness, surgery, accident, or change in medical condition. We strive to help you recover in an environment where you feel most comfortable. If you have any questions or home health needs, please contact us at 573-324-2111 or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Well, how about that? Bowling Green slows the pace and grabs themselves a 5-point victory over the Fulton Hornets, taking out the number 1 seed here in the semifinal by a final of 36-31. Some scoring, 12 points for Josh Reams. He's the top scorer. 7 points for Cortland Simmons. 4 for Tyler Saylor. 3 points for John Adams. 5 for A.J. Henderson in this game for the Hornets. For Bowling Green, 3 points for Austin Callahan. 2 for Drew Bowen. 5 points. 9 for Gavin Dieters. 6 for George Niemeyer. And 20 in the game for Cameron Worley, including a big 3 of 4 shooting free throws in the fourth quarter down the stretch in his final 2 trips to the line, and hit the last 2 to really extend the lead and fuel this victory for Bowling Green. What an exciting one. A 5-point win and an upset win for the Bobcats over the Fulton Hornets. And we'll take a break and come back with a recap from the middle school gym after this on the Eagle 102 postgame report.
Hi, everybody. This is Paul Hill from Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy. On behalf of the officers, directors, and staff, we would like to extend our holiday greetings. May the warmth and cheer of the holiday season keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy. We sincerely appreciate your business and friendship and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas from Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hi, this is Pam Todd Watts with Todd Watts Realty, proudly supporting area youth on KJFM radio. Todd Watts Realty, list, sell, become friends.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Air Evac, Spring Hollow Coffee, and J&D Tire and Auto.
In the middle school gym, let's give you a recap of scores from this one as Clopton defeats Silex by the score of 53-25. Leading scoring tonight for the Hawks is Malik McPike. He has 13 on the night, followed by Sean Yates with 12. For Silex, their leading scorer this evening was Brian Hinkey. He put up 9. Of that 9, he had 2 threes. There was 3 threes put up by Clopton total. Silex had 4 total. So just so we're clear, again, Clopton advances on to the consolation game. They will face the winner of the Wellsville-New Haven game that is getting ready to take place here in the middle school gym. Silex will face the loser. So Clopton will follow the Clopton girls tomorrow night in the high school gym, and then Silex boys will follow the Bowling Green Silex girls game here in this gym. So that takes care of scores from here. Silex Owls 0-4 starting the season. Clopton to 1-1. We'll send it back to Mark for a wrap.
Thank you, Marianne. A big win for Bowling Green. That is a character win for the Bobcats tonight, 36-31. Take you by quarter. Bowling Green shuts out that potent Fulton attack in the first quarter, 8-0, holds them to just 8 total first half points as without Josh Reams coming off the bench hitting a couple of threes, it's even more of a first half crushing for Fulton. But they do start get things going in the third quarter. After 3, it's 22-18 Bobcats. And thanks to some great free throw shooting by Cameron Worley and later by both George Niemeyer and Austin Callahan, the Bobcats extend that lead. It was tied late, and Worley hits 1 of 2 free throws with the game tied, and then 2 more to extend it to a 2-possession game, and then Niemeyer adds 2 in the waning seconds to really put this one out of reach. And the defense, I mean, just smart defense. With a chance to tie, Fulton takes a timeout, come out of the timeout, and Gavin Dieters, who only had 1 foul at the time, fouls Cortland Simmons. So instead of setting up a game-tying 3, the best they can do is hit 2 free throws or hit and miss and hope for a rebound to tie it. Just smart things like that. Great execution, especially defensively by the Bobcats. Offensively to slow the pace, and Bowling Green wins a stunner 36-31 over the top seed Fulton Hornets. So we'll be back tomorrow with, we'll have to update you on the slate of games. I know that the Silex boys will be in the 7th place game tomorrow. That's a 7:30 game. Also tomorrow, Clopton playing in the consolation game. That'll be a 7:30 game. On the girls' side of the bracket, Clopton will be playing in the consolation game here in the high school gym at 6 o'clock, and Silex and Bowling Green at 6 o'clock. So we'll have dual gym coverage for both games tomorrow here in consolation night at the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational. We'll wrap things up. For Marianne Everhart, Mark Froelich saying good night. We'll see you tomorrow from Montgomery County on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to high school basketball on KJFM Radio. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school hoops was brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet,